covering South Bend, Elkhart, and all of Michiana. This is ABC 57 News at 6.
This is a very sad day for our country.
No deal on Capitol Hill. Breaking overnight, Congress misses the deadline to agree on a funding bill, sparking the first partial government shutdown in 17 years. Straight ahead, a breakdown on what this means for you and your family. Good morning, Michiana. Welcome to ABC 57 News. I'm Emily Pritchard. We'll get to the latest on the government shutdown in just a minute. But first, let's check in with ABC 57 First Warning Neighborhood meteorologist Tom Coombs for a look at our Tuesday forecast. And Tom, what can we expect this morning?
Well, something I do want to let you know about, everyone about, is that there's no real threat of fog this morning. Visibility has greatly improved compared to yesterday morning. You won't have to worry about that. Here's the latest look at visibility across Michiana. Everywhere above a mile, maybe a little haze in the air, but overall we're doing pretty good this morning. In fact, visibility should only improve as temperatures actually are starting to warm up compared to the last hour. We're now at 61 degrees in Plymouth this morning, 60 currently in Napanee. So a much milder start this morning. Skies are pretty much all clear. ABC 57 First Warning live off the radar. No threat of rain to start the day. A lot of sunshine. In fact, that one real risk will be the sun glare as we go from 7:30 to 8 o'clock as that sun begins to rise with almost completely clear skies. More on the rest of today, and there is a chance for rain. I'll tell you when, coming up in your ABC 57 First Warning Neighborhood Weather Forecast. Emily?
Well, breaking overnight and new this morning, right now, parts of the federal government are officially shut down after an all-day game of legislative ping pong stretched into those early morning hours. Democrats and Republicans failed to reach an agreement on how to keep the government funded.
Our founders would be ashamed of what this Congress has become.
I think it's very disappointing to me because it's kind of sending a message that the government cares more about their parties and their bipartisanship than they do us, the American people.
Now, this is the nation's first government shutdown in nearly 2 decades. Now, here's a simple breakdown of how the shutdown could affect you. This shutdown is expected to cost taxpayers $2 billion. And on Monday, the Dow market opened 150 points down. And if you have a 401k, be on the lookout. The last time the government shut down, people lost, on average, about $7,000 from their plans. Meanwhile, the healthcare insurance marketplace will open today for business. The Affordable Care Act enrollment into the insurance marketplace kicks off today. People will now be able to compare nearly 150 health insurance plans from nearly a dozen companies. Now, coverage begins on January 1st, 2014. For a breakdown on the Affordable Care Act, just head to our website at abc57.com and click under the What's Hot tab. All night and into the early morning, people have taken to social media to express their concerns over the government shutdown. Now, we asked a few of you on our ABC 57 News Facebook page how you felt about the shutdown and how you will be affected. Now, here's what a few of our viewers had to say. Mike Faulkner Jr. from Granger writes, "The U.S. government no longer represents what America is about." And Melody Sharon wrote this on our Facebook page, quote, "Maybe this is what it is going to take to straighten things up." And South Bend Mayor Pete Buttigieg is also reacting to the shutdown. In a statement sent into our newsroom, he says the city government will continue working for our residents no matter what. And it's not just national parks. If you're heading to Washington, D.C. for a trip to the Smithsonian, or maybe New York to take a look at the Statue of Liberty, well, that won't be happening now. All of these national attractions, plus many more, will also shut down, but we checked this morning, and one national museum is offering free admission to everyone. Today, that is the National Geographic Museum in D.C., and also the National Museum of Women in the Arts is offering free admission to furloughed federal employees. Now, here's some good news for international travelers. If you need a passport to go abroad, the offices to go to will remain open, and you still will be able to get that picture taken, but what might take more time is actually getting your passport in hand. That's because some of those employees will be furloughed. And if you're wondering about mail delivery, well, there's actually no worries. You can add government shutdown to the list of things mail carriers will still operate during. The Postal Service is able to sustain itself and stay open through its own profits, so mail will continue to come to your home and office. And stick with us both on air and online at abc57.com as we continue to follow this developing story. Within a half hour, ABC's Timon Bradley will provide extended coverage on the government shutdown in a special report. And new this morning, ABC News is kicking off a month-long pink campaign. It's all to bring awareness in the fight against breast cancer. Today, ABC 57 News, along with the Kelly Cares Foundation, is asking you to come out right now to the front lawn of the Hesburgh Library at Notre Dame. Now, that's right by Touchdown Jesus. Good Morning America will be broadcasting live from there this morning, and they're asking all breast cancer survivors and their families to join us in the audience. For the latest, let's get right to ABC 57's Eric Stelzer. He joins us live on campus this morning. And Eric, things are really picking up out there.
Yeah, Emily, over the last half hour, picked up quite a bit here this morning. You can see just over my right shoulder, groups of women down here all support ABC 57 and Good Morning America's Get Pink initiative. And if you do want to come down here, don't worry, you still have time. Just get on some pink, get a sign, make one up, and come down here this morning at Notre Dame. Parking down here, really simple. All you have to do really is head towards Notre Dame. You're going to see that big football stadium. We're directly behind that, right by Touchdown Jesus. The Notre Dame cheerleaders are expected to be here this morning. Also, the Notre Dame Fighting Leprechaun. One request we do have is that you wear your pink, just like I have my pink tie on here. That's the color representing breast cancer awareness, and this is why you should really care. 1 in 8 women will get breast cancer in their lifetime. It's also the leading cause of cancer death in women between ages 15 and 54, and the second cause of cancer death in women 55 to 74. But of course, there are some survivors. Many of them here this morning. 96% of women who find and treat breast cancer early will be cancer-free after 5 years. Also, if you are hungry and do want to come down here, we have you covered. Notre Dame is going to be brewing up some coffee. Also, we're going to be talking about some pink waffles. ABC 57's Kim Chappell is standing by here with more. Kim?
All right, good morning, Eric. You can really feel the buzz starting out here on campus this morning. We've got GMA producers in town. We've got our survivors, friends, and family showing up here on campus bright and early, all to show their support to kick off Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Of course, ABC 57 is a proud sponsor. We are happy to be up early with everybody this morning. And one person who's going to keep us all running this morning is Becky Beckman. I want to introduce you to this woman. So nice. Good morning. How are you?
I'm wonderful. Thank you.
And all right, tell me what we've got here in this bucket. This is pretty cool.
Well, this is strawberry bright pink waffle batter. So I can make everyone pink waffles this morning to celebrate Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
And why is it that you guys decided to come out here and be a part of this event today, supporting Kelly Cares Foundation and just really kicking off Breast Cancer Awareness Month?
Yeah, you know, we're a proud sponsor of the Kelly Cares Foundation. We have been for quite a few years, and their big Think Pink golf outing, and I know that it's really important in our community. So Carbon's Golden Malted is, thrilled to be able to be a part of this event this morning.
And how many pink waffles do you think folks out here will get to snack on this morning?
They can have as many as they want because I can make hundreds this morning. So we have plenty of waffle mix. So.
All right, I got to tell you guys, it looks good. It's already smelling pretty good, and those waffles are going to be starting here in just a few minutes. And again, we are having some of our survivors just starting to show up here on Notre Dame's campus. And look, as you can see behind me, we've got Clay's signature pink fire truck. All of those names have been signed by family and friends remembering someone affected by breast cancer. Of course, a few more signatures will likely go on that truck this morning. Continue to stay with us. We're going to bring you live reports throughout the morning as GMA comes to Notre Dame's campus. Emily, back to you.
Well, thanks, Kim. We are, of course, looking forward to it. And apparently, dancing with an injury is never the right formula to win Dancing with the Stars. Well, 6:09, and still to come, a closer look at this Science Guy's dancing struggle. But first,
the federal government shuts down for the first time since 1996. I'm Timon Bradley, and I'll tell you what it means for your family coming up.